Identifying what my very favorite gift to receive is actually really hard for me. I've received a lot of amazing gifts in my day, and I feel like what really makes things stand out is when it's like an experience or something that's going to give me adventures in the future. So like when I got my bike or things like that, things for backpacking that I got to make it so that I could go on more adventures. Those are always the things that are the most exciting for me to get.
This is my favorite memory gift that I've ever received. My daughter Camille made and gave this necklace to me, and it has all the photos of my husband, my children, my grandchildren, and it also has little wings to represent my parents that have passed away, and I just love it. This is another one of my favorite gifts that helps me remember when everyone's birthday is in the family. This is one of my favorite gifts I received this last Christmas. It's a digital frame, and the cool thing about it is that all your children, grandchildren can download the app, and then from their phones they can just send you photos directly from their phone, and it shows up here on your frame.
My favorite gift to receive was something my husband made. He's very creative on Mother's Day and actually for my birthday, and he made this. So that's his handprints, my son's, and then my next 3 girls by age, and luckily their size matched up. They didn't all start at the same spot, but I love it. And they painted it themselves, and it was perfect. There are a few other gifts, a couple other gifts that he made. He went and bought the letters and the rocks and the frame, and the kids decorated themselves, and then they picked a picture to go in there.
My favorite gift to receive was when I got to go to Disneyland with my dad.
And why did you like that?
Because it was an adventure.
My favorite gift to receive that I've received was probably a picture from my little sister. It was just for no reason. She just colored a picture of us and just gave it to me, and I really loved it because of the thought and because she just took the time out of her day to make my day better, and I really love that.
So the best gift that I ever got was when my mom stuck my kids away and took them to get professional photos done. And when I got them, I was so surprised because I couldn't figure out when she had taken them and gotten them looking all cute without me even knowing it. But that was really fun, and I'm really glad that I have those pictures to look back on because that was a time in my life. I was young and didn't have a lot of money, and so that was a really special gift to receive.
My favorite gift to receive is children's books. I absolutely love children's books. I think I like them so much because of the memory that I had with my mom and dad sitting and reading books together, and like reading before bed, or just like that was a special time that I got to be with them. And so I really love to be able to do that with my kids, sit down and read a book, and I love when they're little watching them like learn how to turn the pages. And so to me, children's books are the best, and I love watching them find their favorite books and ask for them over and over and over again. And I also love just laughing with them and having that special time together to read and to relax and to be with each other.
Okay, my favorite gift is my sister when my kids were little, so they were 7, 5, and about 1. She had my mom trace their handprint and write their names, and then she backstitched it onto some cloth and framed it, and she did their little names just like they would write them. So my sons, my 5-year-old's, his name has a backwards E, and like I think there's one capital E and it has 4 lines on it, And then my 1-year-old's hand is just tiny. Anyway, it's my favorite gift I've received.
Why is it your favorite?
Because it's my kids. Something I can keep forever.
My favorite gift to give was probably one of my paintings that I painted for my family, because I put a lot of time and effort into something and I knew that my family would love it.
My favorite gift to give has been homemade gifts. So when my husband and I were first married, we started a tradition of doing homemade gifts because we had zero money. And through the years, 4 kids later, my oldest are 18, we still do it every day, every Christmas. And they are the favorite gifts. We open them the very last at Christmas. And they are our favorites. My son this year did. He's 16. His sister's 18, and he had her name. So he made a collage of him and her together, and then put it on a pillowcase and wrote best friends. When she opened it, she just started crying. So those gifts are the ones that mean the most, the ones that we spend time thinking about what that person really would want and showing them we love them.
Now, my favorite gift to give is probably ones that create me a lot of work on gathering info from other people, but and usually doing it without them knowing. My last one was probably a song that we just threw together we did it both for my husband's, I think it's his mom, and my mom for Mother's Day. But we had everyone from the family sing a specific song, something that was important to them. I think we did it for my husband's dad. But anyways, and then we cut it all together. So each kid, so like with my family, it was "You Are My Sunshine." We did that one, had all the grandkids singing it, and broke it up into they each said 2 or 3 words in the song, and did a bloopers reel, and it was so much fun. Another one I did, we just did a favorite memories book for my dad, and it was like, we took I think we did footprints, or maybe I think we did our footprints instead of handprints, and put it on the back of our favorite memory, just to be quirky.
My very favorite gift I ever gave was a book about my grandmother's life to my mother for Mother's Day. And actually, I think it ended up being Christmas, but we started it intending to give it to her for Mother's Day, but it ended up being so much work that it took us so long that we weren't able to give it to her till Christmas. But what was super cool about it was hours and hours and hours of just labors of love. And I loved giving that one to her because not only did I get to have this incredible experience of getting to know my grandmother through the process, but I loved seeing how much it melted my mom's heart to see it as well and to receive that. And what was really cool is that because I made that gift, my cousins and other family members were able to get and give that gift as well that Christmas. And so a lot of people were touched by all of that labor of love that I did. And it has blessed a lot of lives by being able to know the story of both my grandma and my grandpa and having that compilation of the story of their lives. So that was my favorite gift by far that I've ever given.